Brought to you by Fastpitch TV and sponsored by SoftballJunk.com. Here's another show from the 2016 Women's College World Series.
Okay, we're going to get started. Good afternoon. I want to take this time to welcome everyone to the 2016 Women's College World Series here in Oklahoma City. This will be our first of two press conferences today. The second one will start at 3:30 p.m. instead of 3. All right. Today, starting from my right, your left, we have head coach Carol Hutchins from the University of Michigan, whose team advanced out of the Ann Arbor Super Regional and coming to the Women's College World Series with an overall record of 51-5 and are making a 12th appearance here in the WCWS. Next to her, we have head coach Beth Tarina from LSU, whose team advanced to the Women's College World Series out of the Harrisburg Super Regional. LSU comes into the Women's College World Series with an overall record of 50-16, and they are making their 5th appearance. Next to her, we have head coach Patty Gasso from the University of Oklahoma, whose team advanced out of the Norman Super Regional. They come into the Women's College World Series with an overall record of 51-7 and making their 10th appearance here. And next to her, we have the young Patrick Murphy from the University of Alabama, whose team advanced out of Tuscaloosa Super Regional and comes into the Women's College World Series with an overall record of 51-12 and making their 11th appearance. All right, at this time, what we're going to do, we're going to get general comments from each coach. Then we're going to open it up for questions, and we'll start with the lovely Coach Hutchins.
Oh, want me to start now?
Yes, ma'am. General comments.
Well, congratulations to everybody sitting up here and everybody in the tournament. And I'm sure this might get redundant as we all sit up here today, but we are absolutely thrilled to be in Oklahoma City this time of year. And I think most telling is if you look at this field and all the great teams that were in the field, and obviously people will talk about the upsets and so forth, but there's just a lot of great teams in college softball. I think it's really telling where our sport continues to grow. And every year that I've been able to be here, we talk about the sport growing. And one of the greatest things is that we've had so many great teams set high standards and high bars, and it continues to make everybody around them better and all of the opponents better. So it's been really fun to be a part of all of this, and our kids are very excited. We had to come out of a really tough super regional against a very good Missouri team, as everybody had to come out of very tough super regionals, and the addition of super regionals has been such a it's kind of a love-hate relationship actually, but the best teams are playing the best softball right now. Those are the people sitting up here today. So Michigan, we're excited to be here, and looking forward to the week.
Coach Tarina.
Before I start, I just want to say I'm really honored to just sit on this stage with these three coaches, three Hall of Famers. I feel a lot of place up here today, but three people that have built three amazing programs and done it the right way and each done it their own way. I just think it's really a cool opportunity. So my team's thrilled to be here. This is an event that they dream about from when they're, little kids. Somebody asked me if they would rather play, on and play professional softball or this. And I said, well, right now, this is it for them. I mean, this is the moment that they've waited for their whole lives. So we're proud to be back again for a second year. To do that for the first time in school history, back-to-back years is I think, really special, and, hopefully shows that we're creating a culture and a program that is something that's really special. This event, just amazing. To echo what Hutch said, we came from, James Madison, where the crowds were just unreal. What they're doing in the sport of softball all around this country, I think was just solidified in my mind that we're just getting amazing fan support, crowds, just opportunities for women in the sport is amazing right now. So our team fought hard through the Super Regional. They've fought with their backs against the wall a lot this year, and I feel like they've truly earned the right to be here and be among the 8 left standing at the end of the year. So thank you so much for hosting us, and we're excited to be part of the field.
Coach Gasso.
For us, it's almost a relief to be here because it's hard to live here when you're not in it. So you get to read papers and see news, but you're happy for all of those who get to what we call the promised land, to be up here. As Beth says, she is part of this sorority/fraternity of coaches. I'm really thrilled about competing against everyone that is here because we have good history of competition, especially my friend right here. So I guess I would reflect back as to thinking that not a lot of people expected us to be here after losing such a big class of veteran seniors. But what made it kind of all clear in my eyes is when we finished at the Super Regional against Lafayette. The Raging Cajuns gave us everything and more and made us better team because of their fight. It was a special Super Regional. It was tough, but it was looking up in the crowd and seeing the fans' reaction on both sides makes me, probably Hutch, Patrick, and others just go, we are arriving and we're flourishing and we're getting out of control with the fan support and interest in the sport. But listening to Paige Parker, Shane Knighton, and Sidney Romero sit at the post-game press conference, and they couldn't even talk because it didn't really register to them that we were going to the World Series. And they just kept talking about a dream. This is their dream. They can check it off of their list of goals. It's amazing. They've dreamt about it since they've been a little girl. And as a coach, you just get so caught up in the moment when you hear your athletes talk like that. You realize that this is something special. So we're honored to be here and congratulate everybody for getting here because it is so difficult as you watch Super Regionals. And my heart is pumping for all of these teams who are in the same stressful situations that we are. And I was thankful that we got to play it early so we could sit back and watch the other stress the way we had to earlier. But it's just the sport. I'm so proud to be affiliated with it, and we're just so excited to be a part of it this year.
Coach Murphy.
Well, I'd like to say thanks, too, for everybody so far. The banquet last night was awesome, just a really neat time for our team. I think Patty and I should start a new conference and call it the Big SEC or something like that because we see each other so much. And this is like, I don't know how many times now we've played each other in the postseason, but we had 5 seniors last year. Like Patty, we had a big senior class, and we had a lot of new people step up. And our regional was tough, and our super regional against Washington was even tougher. I know they would have been very, very, very good here. They were a good team, and but we're just really happy to be here and can't wait to start playing.
Do you need a softball bat? Do you want to save $30? SoftballJunk.com is offering an additional $30 discount off the price of all non-sale softball bats on their website. That's right, $30. So the next time you buy a bat, go to softballjunk.com and enter the code FPTV30 during checkout. And wham! You just put a cool $30 in your pocket. This show is a member of the Fastpitch TV network. See all of our shows and blogs at www.fastpitch.tv.